We'll worry about Friday after this. 50 seconds remaining. Gary Neal off the glass against his former team for the tie.
That time Jabari Parker switched on Neal. He has to get a little better, Jabari, in containing the basketball. Again, paint penetration was a problem.
Middleton curling around a screen. Little floater didn't go for him.
The Hornets look very confident right now on this offensive end. They know they can score the basketball a lot of different ways.
Steve Clifford taking a 20-second timeout. It looked like he was working Kemba Walker to a point on the sideline where he wants an inbound for the play he is going to diagram. He waited until he got to the spot before calling the 20. Tied at 106.
Okay, guys, let's talk about strategy now. Whatever happens here, the Bucks are going to get an opportunity. So if they miss and the Bucks rebound, you know, they're going to have time to advance it. If they make, they're going to have time to call timeout and do whatever in terms of setting up their stuff also. Won't be a lot of extra time, but enough. But right now you think about your defense, and then if you can stop them, you may want to push it, as we talked about earlier, and catch them so they can't set up.
And Jason Kidd, I guarantee you, is thinking ahead right now. He's not only setting up their defense, but he's setting up if they score or if they miss, here's what we want to do.
And throughout his career, he's a guy that takes advantage of that push at that point very often, if there's a miss. But remember, if there is, everybody rebound.
But we know the pick and roll. The pick and roll is going to happen here.
There it is.
Kemba Walker.
He's running out of time.
He put a yank on Knight and hits a deep deuce. Walker scored the final 5 in regulation to send it into overtime. He has given the Hornets a 2-point lead with 5.1 remaining.
Well, that's what he does. He makes big shots. He did it all last year. He does it off the dribble. Hard to guard. Big time, big shot player.
Well, they like him here, and they've given him more money and a bigger contract and extended it, and he's producing at this point on that big basket. The Bucks don't have a lot of time here, but enough that they're going to get a shot.
This is the first lead the Hornets have enjoyed since they led at the end of the first quarter, 25-24. Kemba Walker with 26 points for Charlotte tonight. 5.1 remaining.
And Walker really coming on in the second half behind their defense. Okay, let's talk about what the Bucks are going to do. They're not worrying about a three. They just want a basket at this point. Whatever they can get. They've got some weapons there. Chris Middleton, they'll be keying on. And, of course, point guard position.
And you want a good shot here. You have plenty of time with 5 seconds. There's no need to take a forced shot or to turn the ball over.
Critical. Don't turn it over. Got to get a shot.
If you look at the Bucks huddle, Joe Prunty is going over the play on the whiteboard. He is essentially the offensive guru for this Bucks team. Sean Swinney, whom Kelly talked to at halftime, has the defensive role with the team. Jason Kidd, of course, is allowing Prunty to call the play he wants here with 5.1 remaining in overtime, down 2.
And Zaza in the game. Zaza in there, smart player, using for screening.
And he's the best passer on the team right now.
Can pass it, can make the mid-range. We'll see.
I don't know if he has time to pass it.
Right.
He does have that time to set this play. They did this play.
Middleton for the win.
They drew up this play in the shoot-around, executed perfectly.
Yeah, it was
open
great.
look, just could not nail it down.
That's why Zaza was there. Well done, very open, beautiful play, beautiful execution. However, this is a game the Bucks should have won. They made a gallant effort. Charlotte came back, but this was one you could have passed.
The inbounder gets it back for an open 3-point look. Chris Middleton. And Charlotte prevails in overtime. A thrilling game here tonight. The Bucks played well, leading by as many as 24. They lose by 2, playing bonus basketball on opening night. That's it from Charlotte. Bucks Live pregame coming up. 2-point loss.